Hi, my name's Songbird and welcome back to the Gloomhaven 4-player level 1 solo challenge. So we're working on our Spellweaver's retirement goal. We just finished the Fading Lighthouse, and so now we're going to do the Pit of Souls. And when we're successful, that means you'll have unlocked the Eclipse, which we already did. So you'll have unlocked a random scenario and a random item for us. But anyway, it's about time. You know, we've been playing you for, what, 14 scenarios now, technically? Anyway, so we are in Gloomhaven, or we went back to Gloomhaven. I don't think we bought anything. I mean, you bought some blesses, but you're saving up. Let's see. You're saving up because you guys are already full on your M's. So you're basically saving up for enhancements is all you're doing. Okay. Alright, city event. You decide to head to the Brown Door for the evening to enjoy a Quattro concert. Corruption and crime run rampant in the bar, but the music is unmatched in all of Gloomhaven. You're enjoying yourself immensely when you catch a glimpse of a man in a dark, tattered robe near the back of the room. He appears to be handing vials full of red liquid to a second man. Further investigate the exchange between them or leave the criminal element alone and continue enjoying the show. Well, again, we are getting really, really close to the negative 20 thing, and then after that we'll start being good guys, so this time we're just going to leave the criminal element alone. The music is too good to be interrupted. You ignore the men in the back and simply have a great time. Alright, well. Actually, I think that means one of you guys gets a check mark, or gets a perk. You just get a check mark, so you're almost maxed out. If we get a nice double with you, you get a perk. There we go. Cool. And you get a perk. This is technically your second perk, but, yeah, you got your retirement perk, and that's about it. I think we've pulled like maybe a total of a half a dozen modifiers for you, so your perks are not really all that crucial. Because you're playing support character instead of offensive DPS. All right, so what do we want for you? +1 wound, +1. I'm looking at one of the +1s, I think, rather than the 4s or the 0s, because your deck is kind of all over the place. If we remove the 0s. Replace one, add 2. I guess there's the 2 or the 4 +1s would replace those 0s, I suppose. It would make the deck overall positive. Not so much if, I mean, maybe one of the +2s. Let's get rid of the 0s. Next time we play Spellweaver, we can decide else. Yeah? Good? Okay. So your deck is now 3, 4, 5 negatives technically, and you got 20 cards again. But those 0s are essentially positive, I think is... Yeah, so we replaced that and we replaced 2 of the -1s with +1s. That's the net effect of what we got with your deck. Okay, cool. And you get a bless going into the next round, which is great. Alright, I think we're done in Gloomhaven, so let's head out on the road and back to the scenario. Heading down the main road, you see an odd-looking wagon in front of you. It is covered in metal bars and a number of ragged men in chains walk behind it. On either side of the wagon, you see city guards on horseback, keeping a watchful eye on everything. You get closer, and one of the guards calls out to you, "Keep your distance. We are transporting dangerous criminals." A moment later, one of the prisoners in back slips out of his manacles and begins to sprint at full speed into the tall grass. Help the guards catch the escaping man? That sounds like a very goody-goody two-shoes thing to do. Or interfere with the guards and help the man escape. Well, he was a criminal, and we are trying to be the negative rep thing, so we're going to try to help him escape. Criminals deserve freedom as much as the next man. While the guards are distracted by the one escapee, you rush to the wagon and release the others. Chaos erupts as the prisoners scatter in every direction. Many manage to escape, and you find a mysterious gift of thanks waiting on your doorstep when you return to Gloomhaven. Lose 2 reputation, and gain 1 collective major power potion. Well, I know who I'm giving it to. You're the only one that uses the power potion. Major power potion, that's pretty nice. Lose 2 reputation. And then because we had bad reputation, we're below -9, we actually gained that power potion. Good. So we are 2 away from that -20 bonus, and then we'll start working the other way. So just out of curiosity, well, let's grab the power potion. That would be Prosperity 3. No, that's healing. Okay. Prosperity 4. So minor spoilers here. Stamina. Where's the potion? 5? Wow. Nice. Okay. Well, then we're on the road, so we can't sell that technically. But that's a flat 20 gold for you. So the question is, do I want to give it to you because you're only going to use it for one scenario, or do I want to maybe give it to one of you guys and get some I think actually I'm going to give it to my Sunkeeper. Like I said, there's a couple of things I would want to enhance with you. You, I'm not so sure on yet. What you really need. Getting like a bless on this bottom or a strengthen on this bottom wouldn't be a bad thing, but it'd be a shame to give it to you, use it for one scenario, and then you have 20 gold left. You'll have 23 left over, because I think this was 30, 55, 45, and that's 103. So you'd have 23 gold left. You could donate one to the church, and that's about it. You'd have to get 7 gold to get another +1 something, but I really want to get an element on this. I didn't mention this online because I wasn't thinking about it until now, but I'm actually going to get wind on the bottom of this. And I just realized my music's not going. So with the other 30 gold, we can't do any enhancements with it. So yeah, I think I'm going to give it to someone else. The question is who? Trying to get the music up in the same time while I'm thinking here. Like, if we can get another 100 gold and get light on this bottom, that would really help as well. There we go. Music. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I talking about? You're the one that needs the enhancement. Because we're saving up, it was 75 for curse, so it's 150 for this, because it's an AoE. This will give you 20 towards that. Wouldn't be a bad one to do. Right? Yeah. I don't use, well, I mean, for how much I use it. There's so many top actions you need to do. I mean, I always have time for disarm, but I never seem to have time for curse. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep you main or not. I kind of like Tinkerer better. I mean, having your auras up are pretty nice, but I think I'm actually going to give it to you. Okay, final answer. And then the top was, if you have really bad reputation, you don't help. And if you are, somewhat neutral or positive, then you gain reputation. So on the upside, we're going to lose that reputation, or we're not going to be able to gain that reputation. But we use this card to get lower. Good. Okay. Let's save state it then. And we'll get to the Pit of Souls. So, I've already got the map set up here. The Pit of Souls is actually one whole map, so everything is already revealed. The only problem is that these things at the back are locked right now. Okay. Alright, so this is the Pit of Souls. Requirements: Fall of Man personal quest, which is the Spellweaver's quest. And the goal of which is to kill the hungry soul, whatever that is. It takes some searching, but after moving aside a large, overturned bookcase, you find a wooden hatch leading down into the dark. As you descend the rickety wooden ladder, a deep sense of foreboding envelops you. You shouldn't be down here, but your curiosity presses you forward. You light a torch and investigate. As you begin to move through the room, you hear faint whispers coming from the shadows. Something crunches under your foot, and you look down at a mangled skeleton. The bones are covered in teeth marks and scattered in odd pattern across the floor. Suddenly, a piercing screech echoes through the basement. The spirits are angry and restless here. You see the bones begin to rattle and stand up. With whatever horrible fate that befell the people here, their souls have been unable to move on. You must put them to rest. So special rules: at the beginning of every round, one living bone spawns at both A and B, and for 4 players, they are elite. So every round we're going to get 2 more elite living bones at A and B, which are right here and here, and that's at the end of every round. At the beginning of every round, so including the first one. Nice. When 10 living bones have been killed, read onward. And for some reason, there's going to be something marked C. Given nothing has been identified as the hungry soul, I assume that that's what's going to be here. So, need to kill 10 living bones. Probably, I mean, if we have a choice, probably leave these lower ones up. And focus on the big guys. Those traps are damage traps, okay? And before we begin, we need some battle goals. Have one or more monsters on the pret. Well, that's gonna happen. That's nice. Huh. Use no items? No, I definitely want to. Allow none of your character allies to become exhausted. Well, damn. Use none of your items. That means I could not bring this with, not do any of this stuff. I mean, it is a relatively small room. But that does mean you're going to be kind of limited for, you can't use your stamina potion. Although I think it should be a relatively short scenario, so. Not use items. So well, okay. We'll still equip these. Not that one. That one I don't have control over. These I have control over completely, and if I absolutely need it, then I can use it. These two are kind of triggered on their own, so I really can't, so we'll just do that. Have 3 or fewer total cards. Reveal the room. Well, there aren't any rooms, so... And this is your last scenario, so not that I'm really trying too hard to get yours. Kill 3 or fewer monsters. That is really easy for you to do. Wish you got that more often. On the plus side, you have a lot of elites to kill. And we're at 11, so you got 9 more to do. So that should be nice. Okay, any item or any stuff swaps you want to do? Running to the end and loot too might not be a bad idea, but the question is what we get rid of for it. This would be a great one to bring with. I just thought, every time you use an item, add +1. Yeah, no. Now that I see this as a bottom, I'm actually kind of considering... I can't bring this with anyways, and... Well, there are a lot of traps there, and I could pull them into the traps. This pull is going to be really useful for these traps, actually. You want to make any swaps, or not? Nobody's going to be generating wind. Add wound. Surprised I haven't actually... I keep forgetting to make that swap permanent. They've only got 1 shield. They do have a lot of health, though. And they can heal themselves, so wound isn't actually that great for them. I think we'd rather just have the +1 attack. Cool. So I think we'll just keep the cards that we got then. Okay, so like we said at the start of the round, those are going to spawn there, so I might as well just do it now. These, since they spawned, do not drop coins. So remember, 2, 3, and 7 are dropping coins. Everybody else is not. I should have locked you. Why didn't I lock you? Okay, and then the question is, where do we want to put everybody? I mean, this is going to be 1 living bones coming here. That's not going to be a big deal. I think having you probably here, you can probably take a hit. Alright, I think we'll go with that. Like I said, you can certainly take a hit from 1 little guy. They'll crowd in around you guys, and you're probably going to take another hit, though, but... Okay, now it's order of moves. We've only got 2 living spirits. And... Last time we did this in 3-player, and there's actually a 3rd one right here. But it was all normal, so for 4-player, it's all elite. And living spirits, you have a lot of shield, so if you're gonna Spellweaver, if you're gonna hit something and want to pierce that shield, that would probably be preferred, given they only have 3 health. It'd be a really easy target for you to knock out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you go late enough, they move up. You can go up. up over here or whatever, whack them. And so you should be able to take out the spirits yourself. Most likely they'll be spread out, so. So probably do this with your jump because you're gonna need it, and we'll go late. Are we sure we don't want wound? I mean, well, once the bones are done, then your +1 essentially cancels out their shield. So for turn 1, do we want to just go defensive or try to go offensive? Well, thinking offensive. Go as quick as you can. Or maybe yeah, we'll do this. And then you have that guy's range 3. You could actually attack and wound that one, I guess, with this bottom here. Is that what you're actually doing something then? Alright, what do we want to do with you? Nothing's really conducive to pull into a trap with only 1 pull right now. It's range 3, so if we get into position like around here, well, this one's going to spawn here, so we need to like, if we stand here maybe, they would have to be like in these areas. It's going to be really difficult to do this. Because there's no place that's really near 1, is there? So we just might have to do it the old-fashioned way. Shield self and all allies, and then just range attack. Range 3, you definitely have range 3 of that guy. And that would also help shield up the Sunkeeper. Sunkeeper probably going to do this. And, surprise, surprise. That's what Sunkeeper's going to do. Because their movement is 4, yeah, so they definitely have enough movement to reach us. And by you doing that, well, you're only going to be able to be attacked by 1. So I'm not worried about you going quick. You're going to get attacked anyways because they have multi-target. The only problem would be, you know, I think I changed my mind. We'll do +1 attack this turn. So 19, which means you'll go after the Sunkeeper, and you will go after them. So as far as priority target goes, these two are most likely going to be going or being targeted, just in case they draw the card that allows them to attack multiple times the same enemy. That would be pretty devastating for the Soothsinger. All right, I think we're good. Let's start it. All right, it's Quartermaster, Soothsinger, Sunkeeper. Oh, for some reason in my mind, you were beating the Sunkeeper. Anyway, so Living Bones are not moving as far, but attacking extra hard, and the Spirits are just moving and attacking. Okay. Quartermaster, you are first. So we'll shield self and all allies, and then attack for 3 damage. This guy there. Hold on, we're gonna redo this. I forgot to shuffle. Okay, so we're gonna end round. Start round. Okay. So now that they're not doing their preset level 1, you're moving less, attacking harder, and then healing self. Okay. Quartermaster's still going first, of course. Making sure. Okay. We also have the option to attack immobilize, but I think we want to just get that attack out. So it's going to be 3 damage. Wonderful. And then we'll shield. Soothinger's next. So Soothsinger, you're going to get your attack 1 out, and then you're going to attack for 3 damage. The elite to wound it. So 1 damage to the elite. Okay. The elite is wounded. Next up is the Sunkeeper. You're going to pop both your actives. And then the Living Bones go. So the Living Bones are just attacking normally. Elite ones move 4. starting with this one. 1, 2. And you're going to try and attack 3 targets, but there's only 2. Starting with the Soothsinger. 3 damage. You guys hit kind of hard. And then the Sunkeeper. 4 damage. Minus 2, 3, 4. And then triggers retaliate. Okay. Number 4 is going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're going to get hit by the elite. Okay. 3. You're going to attack the Quartermaster for 2. Oh, wait. You didn't have to trigger this. I forgot about the Quartermaster's one. So, what you said? 2 damage, 1 for this, and then we weren't going to use items. So just 1. We're going to try not using items here. Okay. Living Bones, you're still doing that. Let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, and you're going to hit the Spellweaver for 2. And then we're out of elites. The normal ones have move 3. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And you're going to go 2, 3. Because they're both trying to get to this one. That's the only valid spot right now. If this one was full, then they would go for the trap. But he's not. Okay. So, Living Spirits are next. Living Spirits are both elite. So they have 3 movement and 3 range. 1, 2, 3. And nothing's in range. 1, 2, 3. And nothing's in range. And then they heal self, but they're already full. Okay. Spellweaver, you are next. So you're going to try to kill these spirits, I think. And then we'll try softening up one of the bones for the Quartermaster here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're 1, 2, 3. You're going to attack this one, that one, and this one. And, oh, you had +1 attacks, and you drew... What did you draw? You draw a 0, and you wounded that guy, which means you actually did 1 damage. Nobody else drew attacks. Oh, and then you took 2 back for that retaliate. Okay. I think I remembered everything now. So you're going to move 4 with your jump. And then you're going to attack. We're going to pop the bow and pop advantage. And that should be all we need to get through these guys. We don't need to pop our power potion. And then we're going to soften up this one. So this is generating fire. 3 damage, advantage, and piercing. So start with this one, then this one, then this one. 3 damage. +1 is 4. And this one. Also 4, and then this one. +2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you know, it's too bad that you didn't have the kill elite ones. You know what? I screwed up. Because when they spawn, and that's kind of the key here, at the beginning of every round, one spawns. When they spawn, they don't attack the same turn they respawned. It'll begin to activate in the following round. Okay, so this one didn't actually attack, so you did not take your 2 damage here. And that was the last one, 2 attack. Okay, I'm trying to walk this back here. So you're here. This one would have, because it was already on the map. Would it be easier for me just to start over? So this one would have gone and hit you. So we'll say that one hit you there. This one still hit both of you. The Sunkeeper did not lose that tick, which means that elite one is still alive because I just had enough for it. And so you're down to 2 health then, Mr. Elite. So you're here. You never had a chance to reach anybody. And then the Quartermaster never got attacked. Didn't have to use the items or anything. And then the Sunkeeper didn't get attacked that one. Well, only one really got through. Okay. So this was to the Spellweaver. How much did you take? You took 3, so you got the 0. The Sunkeeper took +1, which would have been 4. And it was 2, 3, and then 4 from that. Right, okay. Then this -1 was the Spellweavers, and these 2 were from that other elite one. So we're going to leave 1 here and put the other 2 back, and then we're going to shuffle it. Okay. I think that resolves it then. Yes. Because they spawn, they don't act the same turn they were spawned. At the beginning of every round, yes. So it would be different if it was at the end of every round, because then they would act immediately the next turn, but that's not how this works, so you get a chance to whack them before they get to do anything. Okay, good. So we will end that round then and continue on. Are we going to go invisible, or do you think you'll be fine? Because at the start of the round now we're going to have to spawn some. You go invisible and you go late. Well, there isn't a whole lot to deal with yet, and the Quartermaster is going to try and take out a couple guys. You can go get the chest. Anyway, so 2 more bones spawn, and we haven't killed any bones yet. Alright, and then they spawn nearest to an enemy, which should be here. So 5 and 4 are not going to act this turn. Okay. And nobody's really taken any damage yet. I mean, you've taken some, but that should be fine. So if you go quick, you could wound another thing with this. I mean, when I say quick, I mean relatively quick, of course. And then move 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and work towards your chest, I guess. And that's the thing, do I really want to let you get the chest, though? Because I would rather get someone else get it, for money-wise. Well, with the move 4... and that's the other thing, do I want to just get 2 attacks in? If you, we didn't bring the wound with, did we? No. So what do we want to do with you? Disarm? You don't really have a nice grouping of that yet. I guess you got that grouping. What's the quickest you got? 27? Oh, 5, I guess. 5 with a move 2. And then it'd be... So you could disarm these guys, but this guy isn't really going to do anything till next turn. So maybe hold off on the disarm yet. Strength and all? That seems nice. One ally within range 3 may perform, so if the Quartermaster moves up and hits this guy, you used your range attack, so this is all you got. If you do this... Just trying to get that to work there. Okay, I think we'll do that with you. You get 2 attacks in, hopefully that'll be enough. Sunkeeper, we need to move you. I'm going to try to get the Sunkeeper up in here, I think. Which means you need to go after the Quartermaster so that thing dies. And your plan is to... heal? No. Bless and strengthen, probably. So you bless and strengthen the Sunkeeper, I guess. The other option is we could use the bottom of this and then also do this, because you got a few targets there. And then what are we doing with you? One ally range 3 may perform. And we didn't bring your bottom attack this time, did we? No, but you do have a pull, and you do have this. You and all allies range 2 add +1 to your attacks. So if we make you move 3, you'd go here. You could do your pull and kill that one, but it's not an elite. And then, or rather, you could pull this one, right? Because, yeah, that'd be closer. Alright, you could, okay, I like that idea. It's helping you get elites and everything. So this plus That would protect the Sunkeeper, I guess. Or rather, I think muddle would be better. Okay, we'll muddle. And so then you are not doing this. You're going to pull, and you're going to attack. Okay. So 26, which is less than that. So she'll move you up. You'll attack. You were planning just to move and strengthen someone. And you were going to... We'll figure out what we're going to do, because you're going to go last, probably. Of the characters, that is. Soothsinger, Quartermaster, Living Bones. You are moving less and attacking extra hard. Okay. So Soothinger's first. You're going to tell an ally range 3 to perform move 4. So you're going to go 1, 2. And in actuality, you can pull 3 targets range 3. Which means you could pull this one to that trap, this one to that trap, and this one into that trap. And then after that, you're going to muddle all targets range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so everybody basically. I mean, it's not everybody, but so these two guys, that one, this one, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Not a bad turn, Soothsinger. Good support. Alright, Quartermaster, you are first going to pull range 3, 3 targets 1. So you're going to go pull here. That's a damage trap, so it does 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to pull him. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to pull this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then your goal is to kill this one in 1 hit so that you can move over here and whack that one next. And we're going to try not to using items. So you're going to attack for 2 damage. Plus 1, 3 damage, 2. That's unfortunate. So you can attack again for 2, 3 damage. Good. You got an elite kill. That is the only elite that will drop a coin. Just mark that down in my notes here. 1 elite kill. Okay. Well on your way, sir. Sunkeeper is next, so Sunkeeper will move 1, 2, 3. Try to draw off from you. You are the new spawn, so you're actually not going to attack this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. And then we'll use our boots to do that. We also have the option to do the battle axe, but I think we'll let the retaliate. So we're going to bless and strengthen. So with enemies where they are, you can hit 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You get attack bottom, melee top, I guess. Attack top, wound something. Finish this one off, maybe. So we got our first bonus kill. That's right. Yeah, I kind of want to get 2 attacks in, especially if you're gonna be strengthened. So we will bless and strengthen the Spellweaver. Okay, next up is the Spellweaver. So you're gonna use your bottom attack here for 3 damage, and we're going to try and kill this one. So 3 damage, strengthen, bless. I did not shuffle, or did I shuffle? I thought I shuffled. Well, after shuffling, bless. Seems like that happens a lot. It's just meant to be. Okay, so we did the bottom of this one, so it'd be 2, 4 damage, and we killed this. And then you're going to use the top as a 2 damage melee to hit this guy for strengthen. The other bless. Wasting all your blesses. Kill 3 or 4. Yeah, you haven't killed any yet. Oh, and then there's also this +1, so yeah. Which means the Quartermaster would have killed it. I forgot about the +1s. The Quartermaster killed it. Man, I am really sloppy today. So after killing it, instead of going over and whacking that one... No, you would have whacked that one. Because you want to try to get the kill. So then your second attack would have been to that one. And you would have done the 3. It was 2 damage, right? Yeah, so it would have been 4, and that would have been enough to get it. So you got your second kill then. This one does not drop a coin. That's what I get for playing so late at night. You miss and flub a lot of stuff. So this is going to be an active one, and so is this one. Which means you're going to come over here and whack all of us, huh? Yeah. Didn't use that. Do we want to make you go invisible before you're done? I mean, it's 1 attack from this guy. I think you can handle it. Yeah, okay. So the Living Bones, all that's left are elites, I believe. And 2 of them are going to be active, and they get to move 3. And they're going to attack for 4 damage. Starting with this one. This one's not attacking this turn. This one's going to go 2. And then going to attack the Quartermaster, Sunkeeper, and Spellweaver. So 4 damage to the Quartermaster, 5 damage to the Quartermaster. 4 damage to the Sunkeeper. That is technically a 0, so 4 damage to the Sunkeeper minus 2, 3, 4. And then 4 damage to the Spellweaver. Miss. Good. The first elite, both normals, and then the second... yeah, okay, we're up to 4. How many do we have to kill? 10 living bones, okay. Then the other one's going to go. This one's going to go 1, 2. And hit the Quartermaster for 4 more. You can take that, I guess. And then the Spellweaver for 4. 5, 6. Well, guess what? You can't take that. So, boy, it'd be kind of a shame to not use this right now. So, we'll get rid of this one. Okay, that's the end of that round. Start of the next round, 2 more spawn. So 7 and 10 will not act this time. And none of these guys drop coins anymore. So, yeah. You do have a nice couple of targets now to hit your disarm. Especially since they're elite. Quartermaster. Just making sure the blesses are out of there. Okay. Quartermaster, what do we want to do with you? You don't have a nice 2 thing, but you can certainly use your arcing thing and hit the 1. And even add +1 damage to it. Everybody would get +1 then. Spellweaver, can we heal? Yes, we can heal. Probably not a bad idea. And then... oh wait, this guy actually killed himself. When he hit the Quartermaster, or when he hit the Sunkeeper. Because of Retaliate. Which means there wouldn't have been an attack on the Spellweaver. He would have instead missed the Quartermaster. And then the Spellweaver would have only taken 4 damage. And so would not have had to discard. I need some caffeine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some caffeine. Was this one muddled as well? Was it a remnant from the turn before? What did you play last turn? I have a feeling I messed up again. Okay, I can't undo that because I didn't draw any more cards then. Because you drew a +2. Well, oh, sorry. It was a 0 and a... It was a 0 and a miss then for you, and then it would have been a +2 and a +0. So it would have been the same. Okay. Okay, that muddle is then gone. Caffeine is slowly working its way into its system, folks. Ah, okay. Since you only have one target to attack now, what's your best single target? This. What did you say? Let me refresh all your spent. That might not be a bad idea either, but you're really trying to go for kills. Sunkeeper could use some help, though. It's just too bad. It's... Well, how much health does that guy have? I think he's full. Yeah. Let's let the Spellweaver soften him up then. Oh no, Spellweaver's healing. Take this as a refreshing round. And just shield. And then next turn do a big attack. Okay. And you don't really need heals. Attack stun might not be a bad idea though. Attack stun and then muddle the other one. And this time remember that they're muddled. And you, let's try to disarm if we can. That'd be nice. Really, we only need to disarm one. Probably... Not entirely sure. If we disarm these two oh, hold on, Quartermaster. You're gonna get +1 from that. Well, I would rather do this next turn when you're going to attack as well, I think. So disarm, and then 27 as a move. And then when we're close, then we can also help you do that next turn. Sure. Okay, we'll do that. Spellweaver Quartermaster, Living Bones are moving, attacking, and healing. And it's going after the Soothsinger, which means the disarm will carry over into the next round, so you definitely want to hit these two. But so first up is the Spellweaver. You're going to heal yourself for 3. And you're going to heal the Quartermaster for 3. Okay, Quartermaster, you are going to shield. And you're going to refresh all of the Sunkeeper's spent items. Perfect. Living Bones are next, which means they will move attack. They move 2 spaces and attack. So starting with 7 and 10 aren't going to do anything. Can you get 2 spaces and hit more targets? Yes, Spellweaver. Not ideal. And you're hitting for the same amount, so you're going to hit for... which means that Retaliate is going to heal right off. God damn it. So you're going to hit for 3 damage to the Spellweaver. 4 damage. And then 3 damage to the Sunkeeper. 3 damage. -2. -1. Which means you're not in a good spot for you to do this axe thing. The stun axe thing. You... are not going to activate, you're not going to activate, and then you are attacking the Spellweaver for 3, 4. Well, now you have to discard. This is still probably the better attack, so we'll do that. And then 3 to the Quartermaster. -1 for this, so 2. Now it's our turn. Now we can hit these two guys, so we're going to use this as a move, and we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab a couple coins, because you need the monies. And then you're going to disarm these two guys going into the next round. And then, oops. Okay. And then last is the Sunkeeper. The Sunkeeper is going to attack for this one for 2 damage. 3 damage because of the Soothsinger, don't forget that. 3 damage. 4 damage, so 1, 2, 3. And you're muddled, but you're disarmed, so it doesn't matter. Then you're going to attack 2, 3 damage to this guy. So 1, 2 gets through the shield. And that one is stunned. Okay. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. We're only at 5. We haven't killed any of the new spawns yet. Or rather, we have. We killed the first set of spawns because there's only 3 skeletons on the map at the start. Alright, 2 more will spawn at the start of this round. We'll make that one spawn there, and this one is going to spawn there. Okay. Well, Spellweaver, you have a nice opportunity for that, but I think we need a short rest first. And it's really dangerous to do that because I only had 1 health. Which means you could have lost Reviving Ether right there. So I think we're going to go quick. We don't have... Oh, you're lost. So technically we can still get it back. It's just we have to pay an extra couple cards. There goes our quick one. Alright, well our secondary quick one is this one. We do have a lot of targets around us now. At least 2. They're not going to hit you though, because they're disarmed, but do we want to... Which card do we lose? Oh, we lost the fast one, that's right. Pop this then. Attack bottom, pop that, and then go invisible. Okay, Quartermaster, you have... I mean, you can move over a couple and hit a couple of them, I guess. You can move here and hit both. Spellweaver, you're going to hit these 3. Right now, your spawn. This is the only one that's going to actually hit us. And let's see if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can hit these 4. And unfortunately, 2 of them would be disadvantaged. So could you move? Move like 2 and then only 1 would be disadvantaged? That'd be beneficial. You're also working towards the door a little bit. So just use this as a move 2 then. And then what do you have? Do you have any quick? You have this quick. Strengthen all allies and then prevent an ally from taking damage. Or get the shield up finally. I don't know. Prevent next time an ally takes damage, which would be like probably the Quartermaster. I don't think you have enough movement to get here. Well, I guess the Spellweaver moves, then you will be. Maybe we'll just strengthen and move out of the way. Quartermaster, what are we doing with you again? If you're... what can you hit in place right now? You can hit this guy or this guy or this guy. Because I'm trying to get the most benefit out of this thing. Also, it's quick. That's our biggest attack, so we'll do that. And then Sunkeeper. The Spellweaver's down quite a bit. It just means that well, probably, yeah, let's do this. We'll go quick, we'll bless an ally. No, quick, not quick. Next turn we'll go quick. And we'll try that out. So Soothsinger goes first. Living Bones are just shielding and healing, so it's kind of a rest round at least. Then I think we may forego this and make sure everybody's strengthened. Shield 1, which means everybody has shield 2. And you've already popped your bow. Yeah, I think, well, if the Quartermaster kills this one with the attack 4 thing, which you can do right now, then Spellweaver can hit the other 3, wouldn't have to move, and then you could move up and then hit both of them. You'd lose this, but you still get that. And then do we want to use this? We could use that as just a base 2 attack, I guess. Okay, we'll use this as a base 2 attack. We're going to attack this thing for base 2. Do you have anything else? Nope. Okay, base 2. So 1 damage gets by. And then we're going to make you 1 ally range 3. So the Quartermaster is going to attack for 4 damage. Or, sorry. You still have your +1 going, yeah? Oh, and that's only all allies though, so it's not you. Okay. So Quartermaster, you got a 5 damage attack going here. Times 2. Nice. So that's another elite kill for you. And now... I think we'll use a stamina potion to get that back for next turn. And then for bottom... Not sure. We're going to get hit a lot, maybe a muddle. And then we're going to have to rest after that, of course, but... Okay, so Living Bones go. They're going to shield and heal to self. So you heal. You lose your stun, you lose your disarm. This one's active, but they're not moving, so they just stay put. Okay. Spellweaver is next, so given that that one's dead now, you're more incentivized to take a step back over here and then hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're not strengthened though now, but so yeah, we'll move 2. And then we will attack for 3 damage. We'll make it 4, 5. You lost your enhancement again. Why does that happen? You lost your enhancements too, the range 3s on that. What the hell? I don't know why that does that. Sunkeeper, you still got yours. Okay. And I think you have yours yet. Yeah. What the hell? Okay, anyway, so this is 5 range, not 3 range. For 5 damage. So it's going to be 5 damage, then 5 damage, then 5 damage. So we'll start with this one. 5 damage, 4 damage. They have 2 shields, so 2 damage. This one, 5, 6. They have 2 shields, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That generates leaf. Lose the card. Quartermaster, you now have the opportunity to hit a couple guys, but I think you might actually be better off going over here and trying to kill these 2. So this is 3 damage, 4 with the Quartermaster's thing. So 4 damage to the first one. +0, so only 2. And then 4 damage to the second one. +1, so you killed that one. Does not drop a coin. Did I drop a coin for this one? I shouldn't have. So that's 4 kills. And nothing else. Yep, okay. And then last is the Sunkeeper. So the Sunkeeper is going to... You do have your boots back. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, I think. Using your boots. And then you're going to heal 3, 4... you're going to heal the Spellweaver for 3. Not ice. Light. And you also bless the Spellweaver. Okay, and draw. So that was 1, 2 skeletons. This one and that one. And now we're going to spawn 2 more. Okay, this one will spawn here. This one will spawn on the spot. Cool, so you got a nice 3 target there to hit now. We want to shield? Probably want to shield now. And then Spellweaver. Might not be a bad time to get a little summon out, I guess. And then you need to rest. Your attack. I think we're going to keep that one. Your biggest move. Nice couple attacks, of course. Okay, then what are you going to do this turn? I was going to say Impaling Spear these two, but I'll probably attack this one. This one is spawned. You know, I think it'd be easier just to do this. Because then it tells me which ones are not going to go this round. Even though they're not technically stunned, I could stun them. So you're going to go quick. You're going to whack someone. 23 being as quick as you can go. You probably want to do a similar thing. If you got some sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, and then ranged attack something, the following turn you could pull the guy into the trap and it would do a lot of damage. The other thing is you could heal yourself and just body block, I guess. If you body block here, these guys are just going to go around, so it doesn't actually help you very much. You're not going to move, because you're planning to do this. So the Sunkeeper needs to move out of the way, so that they attract over here. So Sunkeeper's planning to go here and whack this guy to protect you. You want to attack... What do you want to do? Your biggest attack. We still got the positive attacks. Attack with this bottom. Nah. You and all allies add range. Or at +1. This would definitely help. Attack, move 1, attack again. I think I'd rather try taking that guy out. Or, well, I guess we could immobilize that one and then do the attack against the guy in front of me. So this one won't be a threat. Range 1, 2, yeah, easily. Okay. Start round. Living Bones are targeting one enemy with all attacks. That means the Sunkeeper is definitely going to take a lot of hits. So you, if this one's immobilized, you don't want to be next to it, and you're planning to move over here. Is this one going to be... This one should be taken care of. You do have boots as well. So if we make you move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... You should be able... Yeah, you can still curse someone, so you're going to curse. And then we're also going to pop the active shield, right? Wait, use this. I think the shield will be more useful this round. Because the Sunkeeper is going to take a boatload of hits. Okay. Sunkeeper's next, so Sunkeeper will move 2 with this. You're not getting as far away from that Spellweaver as I was hoping. Would this help? What's their movement? Oh, they're targeting one enemy with all attacks. Never mind. They will focus me. This one, though. Well, no, because I can still go quicker than Spellweaver, so this is completely fine. Or this one. Yeah. Well, this one would keep them in a triangle. So we'll keep them in a triangle. Okay. And then you're going... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Can we hit both? We're going to hit both. Okay. 1, 2... Yeah, this is better. So then we will pop the light. And this is going to be a 5 damage advantage. We'll pop this. So this is 5 damage advantage to both of them. So we'll start with this one. 6 damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one. Also 6 damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Softens them up for the Quartermaster here. Next up is the Quartermaster. So Quartermaster will hit this guy for 1 damage. 2 damage, so 1 gets by. He's immobilized, so he won't be able to hit anything. And then you're going to attack 2, this guy. So attack for 2. Plus 0, so 1 damage. And he's dead. And then we will move here. And attack for 2 again, because why not? -1, so 0. Okay. Spellweaver, you are last. We will soften... Wait, we can soften this one up. We can also try softening that one up. We'll soften this one up. We're at 8 kills. We only need to kill 2 more. So, soften that one up, just in case. So 3 damage to that one. Miss, okay, and then we're going to... summon this thing behind us. Okay. Living Bones are next. Like we said, these are stunned, technically, so they're not doing anything. You're immobilized, so you just lose that. You are going to attack the Sunkeeper 3 times. And you're going to hit for 3 damage apiece. So 2 damage, nothing. 3 damage, that is 2... actually, we got the shield thing up? Yeah, okay. So that is 3, that's nothing. And 4. That one we actually have to use this for, so we'll use that. Oh, hold on a second. Nope. Nope. So the bones attacks me once, dies, and that's it. So the -1 attack. And then this one's going to come up. And this one's going to attack me for 3, which is nothing. For +1, which is now I need to do this. This is now used up. So he'll take 4 damage back. And then the final attack is also +1. Which means I'll pop this to block. Okay. So that's 9 kills then. Is that the start of the round or just when? When you kill... read on. Okay. Almost there, so that means we should have it this round. Okay. And round. You are out of cards, so you need to short rest. You're actually going to get back your cards this turn. That's this way. I was going to go invisible with you, but I forgot, so never mind. You... what do you want to do with you? Keep thinking, oh, stamina potion, stamina potion. No, no, don't stamina potion. We do need to summon more living bones, though. Bloop, and bloop. Which again, this one and this one will not act this turn. Okay, so Sunkeeper, you are out of cards. We'll just short rest. Bless and strengthen, we'll deal with it. So, you get 2 enemies in front of you. Quartermaster could probably use some heals. You want to just tank them and heal? Go late and heal, and then run. Sure. Quartermaster, one adjacent ally may refresh all your spent items. That wouldn't be a bad synergy, but I think you should... Hello, what are you doing? How long have you been doing that? You don't have your impaling spear, you'd go over there, but... And your ranged is now there, so this is your biggest attack then? So we'll do that as an attack, followed by... Yeah, so we're going to try to run up and hit the other guy, because he's a little bit weaker. See if we can't get another kill out of you. Come on. That's all you've got, and... You also need to rest. This will be at 6, we're going to take back the defensive ditty. Given there's a lot of them on the map, I think we'll bring the defensive ditty out as we get into the next area. And then wound one of them so they start killing themselves, maybe? Or we could have you grab the chest. Would you be... You'd be out of range then, wouldn't you? 1, 2... Yeah. So range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could muddle a whole lot. Alright. Certainly will save some damage. Soothsinger and Quartermaster. Living Bones are attacking and healing again, okay? So Quartermaster does get a swing at it, but we're going to get the shield up. We're going to muddle everything range 4. Which would be you, and you, but not you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. Okay. That's all you're doing. Quartermaster is moving and attacking, and he's going to attack the weakest one he can get to. 1, 2 here. That'd be a nice juicy target for them. If I do this, that actually limits them. So we'll do this, and then we're going to attack for... Yeah, attack for 3 damage. 3 damage. Come on, plus 2. Plus 0. Dang it. It's also a muddle. So I might have been better off doing that one, actually, but... Okay. Living Bones, especially since they're going to heal now. They got 2 movement, and they're attacking for 3 damage apiece. 2 movement, attacking for 3 damage apiece. So with 2 movement, can you get anywhere? Yes. You can go here. So you're going to start with the Quartermaster, muddled. Plus 0. That's just a straight 3 damage. And then you're going to attack the Sunkeeper for muddle for 2 damage. You are going to go here because you got 3 targets. You're going to start with the Quartermaster for another 3, which means you need to discard. Get rid of the heal, consumed items probably. Although... Yeah, how useful is that trap pulling thing going to be really useful anymore? I don't think so. I think we're going to get rid of that. And it's going to be the Spellweaver's pet for a miss. Thanks for that curse. And then the Spellweaver is for a miss. Good. Good, good, good. You're going to go... 2, so you're not actually going to get an attack at all. Technically, you would have moved first, but... You're next. You've only got 2 moves, so you're just going to attack for 3. For 2, so nothing. You're stunned, and that's everybody. Cool. Well, you're lucky your pet didn't die, Spellweaver. So your pet is going to go move 2 and still be in range. So that'd be, I guess here would be that, okay? And then you're going to attack for 3 damage. +2 is 5. Nice. Not the one I want to kill. And so that's 10 then. Alright, what do we got? As you destroy more and more of the shambling skeletons, you begin to see the faint shimmer of their souls drift towards the back of the room, where they coalesce and infuse a large pile of bones. With enough skeleton broken and crushed, the growing bone pile begins to vibrate and move. You should not have come here. I continue to feast on my victims even in death, but their spirits have grown stale. You wish to disturb us here? Free my prisoners from their phantasmal chains? Now those chains will bind you instead. Out of the pile of bones, a form begins to take shape. It is a massive collection of skulls, ribs, femurs, and other bones, which create a fearsome, 6-armed beast of malice. Spawn 1 elite living bones at sea. This is the Hungry Soul. Hungry Soul has H times C, which is its normal HP value. Normal HP value is 7 times 4 is 28. Divided by 2 is 14. That's it? That doesn't seem like a lot for like this boss sort of thing here. H times C, just 7 times 4 divided by 2. That's right. It also has an additional 5 shield. Ah, there we go. And adds +2 attack to all its attacks. Ah, well, I wish I would have saved my bow then. God damn it. So it adds +2 attacks to all of its, and it has 5 shield. Okay, so it has 6 shield right now. Living bones will continue to spawn. Okay, for every living bones present on the map, other than the Hungry Soul, the Hungry Soul reduces its shield by 1 to a minimum of 0. Ah! So even though it has 6 shield, because there are 5 bones, it's down to 1 shield like normal. Okay, that's not that bad, I guess. Did it spawn? It spawned. Okay, so he doesn't actually act this round. Cool. All right. So we just gotta kill the elite, the Hungry Soul. You can get rid of this now. So that was your pet that went, and now you get to go. So we have a range 3 attack. We could try killing one of these guys, or we could move to safety. I think invisibility and going invisible yourself might be a good idea here. Attack for 3 damage. Do they have extra shield? No. Oh, and then they healed 2 themselves. That's right. So then we'll attack this one then for the 2 damage. +1, so 2 damage gets by. And then we will pop Dark. This time we are going to go invisible, I think. Yeah, we'll go invisible. So we're going to pop that, get back all of our cards. Do we want to do the summon too? If we pull back the summon, it'll give us an even number here. Alright, and then Sunkeeper gets to go. I think we're just gonna heal the Quartermaster here. Get your light up, and then next turn we're going to attack hard. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I guess. Spellweaver's invisible. You don't have your boots. Okay. Alright, that's the end of that round. Alright, and as per usual, more bones spawn. Which means that until we kill Bones, he actually doesn't have any shield right now. Again, the stun is just to signify that they don't activate. We can make him bigger. So, what do we want you to do? It's just a normal one, which means, you know, we can stun it and stuff. And we're getting down to the wire, so Sunkeeper, you might look to exhaust here. So with a 2 movement, you can't actually get up there. So you have to use, well, that's our only big move. Well, maybe we'll go late and let the bones move. Quartermaster, you've got a few options. You could also short rest to get your stuff back. With these two, you have a move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which would not be enough to get up there. It can also be disarmed, so maybe you going quick, strengthen all adjacent allies, and just disarming it wouldn't be a bad idea. The other thing is you could also move the you can move the Sunkeeper up. And you have a nice fresh set of cards now. I think we're going to make you go late no matter what we do. They're going to be swarming us, so by going late and popping like these two things and then the turn after going quick, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So we're going to hit as many targets as we can, and this is going to strengthen all allies, which I think you're already adjacent. Or we can move here and become adjacent. So you'll be strengthened on your turn then. And you haven't decided. Do we want to make you hold the back line? Heal yourself? So if you move up, that would kind of prevent... Well, one would be able to get up in here. If you move here, that means the Spellweaver's not going to get the strength then. You know what? I think this... Screw it. Wait, you're not going to attack anyways. Well, the whole point of that was the strengthen, right? Force 1 to move 1. So we can make you go that way and these two go back up. Would that help at all? No. Okay. We'll just... I'll figure it out. Turn around. Living Bones are moving and attacking like normal. Okay. So starting with the Quartermaster is going to heal self for 4. Much needed. And then going to move for 2. Actually, this would mean only 1 could attack you. If you move here... I guess it doesn't matter. But then this one's going to move up, I guess. So you're going to get hit no matter what. Yeah, okay. We'll just do that. And then you're going to shield self. Next is the Soothsinger. Soothsinger is going to make the Sunkeeper. Oh, you're going to move out of the way too. Well, well, the trap should block us at least. So, okay. You're going to make the Sunkeeper move 3. What was your plan? You were planning to move up and attack. If we go 1, 2, 3, that means at the end of your turn you'll loot the chest. And then you're going to move here. Or wait, you were here, right? So if we move here, we'll strengthen everybody first. Okay, so we're going to strengthen everybody first, and then we're going to make you move. Because you do get a nice attack coming. So Quartermaster is strengthened for next turn. You're strengthened for this turn, and you are too. Okay, Living Bones are next. They all got move 4. Given this guy's the boss, I think we're going to still do it in a numerical order though. Move 4, so 2, 3. And you're going to attack the Quartermaster first. You're hitting for normal damage of 3. Please? Oh, there's just one card. Why didn't that shuffle? It was end of round. It should have shuffled, right? Anyway. Plus 0. So that'd be 3 damage to the Quartermaster, but we got shield up, and we got other shield up, so only 1 damage. And then 3 damage to the Soothsinger, 5 damage. You can't take that. We'll do that, I guess. Okay. So that's this one. Number 3 has 1, 2, 3 movement. We'll attack this for the Quartermaster for 3, 4, -2. Alright, who's next? Number 4? You're going to go 2, 3, 4. You're going to have to go around through the trap now. Number 7 is going to go 1, 2 and die. Number 9, or sorry, 6 is gonna go 1 because you're that, and then you don't have to move. So great. Let's see, he has what? +2? +2 to all attacks. This is a 5 damage attack then. 4 damage minus 1, 2, 3. Good. Number 9 is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the Soothsinger for 3 more. That doesn't apply to you. I think we'll just get rid of the curses at this point. Okay. And number 10 is going to go 2, 3, 4. How did you get there? Is that the nearest one I could spawn? How did you get there? If you just spawned, you shouldn't have moved. How are you? You shouldn't have been in the middle. I don't remember where you were, but you should be there. That's why we marked you stunned. Okay. Anyways, that's the Living Bones. Now the Sunkeeper's going to go. Sunkeeper is going to attack for 4 damage. Advantage. There are 6 Living Bones, which means he doesn't have any shield. So this is 6 damage advantage. And there's nothing else I want to pop except for maybe Stamina Potion at the end. So 6 damage advantage. Times 2. Yep. That's a thing. And then we're going to pop our Stamina Potion, and I think we're just going to grab our quickest one for sure. We could go quick and try to stun him, I guess. And then the turn after, if he's still alive, go quick. 29 being quick. And then we also need to decide if you're going to try to exhaust here or not. In which case, we don't want to pop a Stamina Potion then. And we'll short rest. No, I want to keep that one. Discard 2 cards. Oh, I guess we're already strengthened with that. We could delay a turn. Yeah, okay. Well, so we'll keep this one. We'll discard 2 health, or 2 to forgive the health. And then get back only 1 card. So we're going to try going hard as we can. This is a nice bottom attack. This is a good top. We'll go something like this. Oh, we're not done with the round yet. Hold on. Spellweaver. That's right. You still want to attack stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really conducive for you doing this. So if you go 1, 2, you could hit... I want to hit this one, but not this one. 1, 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So we can hit these 3. This one's muddled, but... Okay, so that's a move 2. This is going to be burning the leaf. This is 3 damage, strengthen to you, so the strengthen cancels out. And then... Well, I guess we'll start with you. So it'd be 3 damage strengthen. 1, 2, and then it's just 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 damage strengthen. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's the end of that round, so you lose that. So you need to exhaust. We're gonna let him hit on you a little bit, I guess. You're gonna need cards back. Yeah, don't need that anymore. You're gonna want to hit the couple of guys you can. So +1 and whack them both, I think, is probably the best move. You're gonna swap to, you can't, your +1 damage is in here. Yeah, nope, we need that one. Okay, so we're swapping to +1 damage, and do we want to muddle? That would muddle the big dude. How about this? Give the Quartermaster another attack. Quartermaster's not going, so we're gonna, yeah, we're swapping to +1 attack. Good. For you, go quick and do that sort of thing, try and clean up, or just heal in place or move. Quartermaster's gonna try to kill both of these. I forgot 2 more spawn here. Hold on. Okay, this one does spawn there. And then you are the new one, you're the new one. Okay. Spellweaver, you can continue cleaning up a little bit. We only need 5 more above, so you only need to have 6 on the map at the time. Sunkeeper, you might as well try to grab a coin. But I think we're hoping to get hit really hard, is what we're doing here. Spellweaver, what are we going to do with you? Shield self so you don't die. And then try to kill some stuff, I guess. Burn 2 cards. What was your thing? Have a total of 3 or fewer? Yeah, so you want to burn anyways. Kill 3 or fewer. You haven't killed a single one yet. Use no items, you're good. And aggressor, definitely good. Okay. Soothinger's first, so we are going to add +1 to all of our attacks. And then you're going to command the Quartermaster to attack for 4 damage. And we'll do it to this one. So it'll be 5 damage with your thing here. Times 2. And you're strengthened yet. Because you haven't gotten to go yet. So, okay, that's definitely a kill. I think you're up to 4 now. Which means your little AoE thing's not going to work, but okay. Spellweaver is next. We'll try to soften these guys up. We'll pop you. We'll pop you. We'll soften this one, and that one, I guess. You are not strengthened. So this is just 4 damage apiece. Starting with this one, then that one, then this one. 4 damage. 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Bless. That's enough to kill it. And then this one. +1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have 6 on the map for you. Good. Okay. Quartermaster is next. So Quartermaster will add +1 to all attacks. And then do a base 2, 3, 4 damage to this one. Strengthened. +1. There we go. That's another kill. That's 6. You and all allies range 2, which means the Sunkeeper as well. Living Bones, what are you doing? You are targeting 1 enemy with all attacks, so that's a good sign. You might actually be able to die then. Not so good for the Spellweaver here. So you're gonna go up. You're gonna hit for 3 damage, a lot. 3, well that's negated. 2, that's also negated, so that's gone. And then 3 again for 1 damage. Okay. Number 5 is gonna go here. Do a similar thing. So 3, 6. That's actually only just 3. Oh, we didn't bring the item with. I forgot. The one time I remember to use it. Well, we'll have to discard that one then. And then 3 again. So that's 2. And 3 again. I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Okay. And then this one's going to detect the Sunkeeper. So Sunkeeper, I think we want to last 1 more turn to heal these guys up. So you're going to go 3. You don't have defensive stance up either. So that's actually 5. And then hit again. So we're going to discard a card. And then again. That's only 4. Can I take that hit? No. The Sunkeeper is last. And we could... I think we're gonna discard a card for that. So this will be the Sunkeeper's last... No, well, I guess the Sunkeeper will have one more after this. Okay. And then finally, you are going to target this one and attack for 3. 2. You can certainly take that hit. 3 again. 4. That one you can't take, so I'll do that. And 3 again. Miss. Good. That is pretty deadly with the elites here. And then those two are not doing anything. So, Quartermaster, do you have the ability to kill this guy? I think yes. So we are going to... Oh, you're not in range. Shoot. Well, you can still heal the... generate light and heal 1, 2, 3 to you. And then you're going to move 1, grab a coin. Oh, I never looked at what was in the chest. Sorry. Random item design, okay. We'll actually be getting 2 of those now. Because the Spellweaver will be generating 1. And then Blessed Ally, which there isn't one. You don't have boots or anything. Okay. So that was the Sunkeeper. That's the end of the round. So 2 more spawns, or 2 more bones will be spawning here. And we're going to try to let the Sunkeeper die this time. You and you. So everybody needs to go as quick as possible to get up to that throne. So this will be your last turn. You're not going to be able to do much. You, on the other hand, you have a nice move and a big attack, so you should be able to finish it. You don't really have a big move, but you will be able to get a 2 melee attack in at least. Or worst case, you can disarm these 3 so they don't attack us. And Sunkeeper, well, we're going to short rest because this will be your last turn. 57's the best you got. Okay. Soothsinger, Spellweaver. You do have fire, which means you could wound something. With a move 2, you won't be able to do anything, though. We want you... Well, here's the thing. The Quartermaster can certainly run in there and run in the corner, which means you guys would be flanking these. This would be all disarmed. So if you just attack, wound, and potentially kill this one, and you disarm these, this one won't be able to get to them. Right? I think so. Okay, so we're going to... This is range 3. We're going to consume the wound. Attack this one for 3 damage. You have no... You have 4 damage with that. -1, so 3 damage. 2 gets by, and it's wounded, which means it'll die in its turn. So that one's not a threat anymore. And then we're going to heal self for 1, 2, 3, just so we can take a hit. We also can discard a card to stay alive till the end of the round. That's the... And then the Soothinger's disarming. Hooray for enhancements. And then you're going to muddle all... Do you really want to muddle? I want you to hit this one. So if I go here... Next turn you can run up and hit them. Unless this was your... Oh, you got another turn yet. Okay. So the only one that's kind of a threat right now is you. And they got less movement, so it won't be a threat. This guy's going to be healing, though. But our plan is for you to kill it this round, so... After the Living Bones attacks. Living Bones are attacking? Yes, good. Okay. So we're just use it as a move instead of muddle. Living Bones are going to go next. You... Well, first let's do it in order. You're disarmed, so you'll stay put. You will move 2. You will die. 6 is you, so you're going to attack for 5 damage. which is enough to kill him. So the Sunkeeper's dead. And then you're gonna heal 2. You also healed 2. Number 7's gonna go. Heal 2. 9's gonna go. Oh no, 9's not gonna go. 9's not active, and then you're gonna heal 2. Okay. So, Quartermaster, hopefully you can finish him off. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means he has 0 shield. So we're gonna move 5. We're gonna move 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to... Oh wait, we got a range attack. We're gonna go here. And then you're going to attack for 3, 4 damage to him. +1. Perfect. Just in the nick of time. With one final blow, the mass of remains blasts apart and a great burst of light shoots through the room, returning the remaining enemies to inanimate bone. Thank you, travelers. A disembodied voice echoes through your head. I tried to save these people, but instead damned them to eternal torment. You have now freed us, and we are forever grateful. You call out to the voice, desperate to know what happened in Eastport, why the demons attacked, and where they came from. We brought this upon ourselves. In our studies, we tried to travel beyond this world, but in the end, we only managed to open a rift to a hellish nightmare. The demons came through and overwhelmed us like a rising tide. And even in that folly, I learned nothing. I brought these people here and, again, unleashed powers I did not fully understand. I am so ashamed. The voice fades from your mind. You call out to it, but there is no response. At least you have found the answers you sought, though your heart is no lighter for it. Rewards! Fall of Man quest complete. Open envelope Eclipse, which is the Night Shroud, which we already did, and 10 experience each, which we don't care about, so... Alright, let's do a little bit of recap. Aggressor. Yeah, pretty easy when stuff spawns at the beginning of every round. I guess you could theoretically clear the map and then be screwed, because the beginning of the run happens before they spawn. But so you got 2 check marks, you got 1 exhaust, and you got 1 coin, which is 2 gold. You got 2 check marks for not using any items. That kind of sucked, to be honest. You also only got 1 gold, or 1 coin, which is 2 gold. And that doesn't technically count as an elite kill. Did you end up killing that one? Did I mark it? I don't think I did. So we're going to say you got 7. And then you melee 2 hit. No, you're at 8. We definitely got 8 there. So you're 1 more away from retiring, I think. I think before I confirm that, I'll look back at the video and just count them up quick. Zealot, we don't care, actually, because you're going to be retiring. You didn't get any gold. And you got kill 3 or fewer. I don't think you killed a single one. 1 gold. 2 gold for 1 coin. Alright. So we will revert back, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, and we're back. So... like we said, you got an exhaust, you're down to 2 more. You ended up getting 8, which means I think you're down to just 1 now. So 1 more elite kill and you'll be good to go. But like I said, I will count that. And actually, I'm not going to mark it. Here, let's... we'll leave it off. I will count it in the meantime and then come back and edit it. You did get 2 gold for that. You also got 2 check marks, which means you get a perk. What kind of perk do we want? Probably 2 more -1s. Removing -1s is really good. You also got 2 check marks, which means you're going to get your last one. Replace the 0 with the +2. Seems like a good idea. Your deck is incredibly positive now. You got 1 exhaust, which you already did. You got 2 gold. And you didn't get any gold. I think you got 2 gold. And a check mark. You just might get a perk someday. Okay, and then we also got a random item design, so let's see what that is. It is the Circle of Elements. During your turn, create any elements. Not bad. Okay. And then Spellweaver, you have successfully completed the Fall of Man. So that means we unlock the Night Shroud, which we already did. And so since that's the case, we get a duplicate reward. So we still get the 1 prosperity. I'll mark the map done too. Okay. 1 prosperity. We get a random item design as well for that. The Infernal Blade. I'm hoping for a different one. So the Infernal Blade, consume fire to add +2. There's actually 1 for every element. I was kind of hoping for the light version, which means I can empower any attack with +2 instead of just the, the +1 strengthen one for you. And then in addition to that, you also get a random dungeon for that, which is the Toxic Moor. Alrighty. And then the Spellweaver retires, as we said. So, you did not get any more gold, so you're not going to buy another bless. So we're going to sell this. This is 30, 45 money. Which means you have enough for a 100 for an enhancement. And we're going to enhance. We're going to enhance the bottom of this to get wind. So that the next time we play, you will be able to use Crackling Armor often, because I would definitely use it a lot more than this. Essentially a burn 8 top. But you do something like this turn 1 with maybe a Fire Orbs to clean up. Turn 2 do this, and then turn 3 finish up with that, or vice versa. It might actually be better to do it the other way, because this one you'll hit 5 targets anyways. Oh wait, no you can't, because then you can't use the wind, duh. So maybe use a stamina potion or rest or whatever. I'm not entirely sure how to use that then. That is a nice reliable wind generation for sure. Question is, well, with 103 gold, I can't enhance anything else. It's just the movement, that's all I can do. And having an element generation. Having the element generation would really synergize with these two. The problem is it's not on the right movement, I don't think. If it was on this movement, I'd be ecstatic, because I could go really late, pop this with that, or vice versa, pop this with that. And then next turn do this. But if I'm burning this, I won't have the ability to get the air. Yeah, the other option is to get fire on this so that I can get wound more reliably, and then just work on getting air on something else. Like this one. This would be a good one to get air on, it really would. I think how would the turn order go? That's the only question I'm having right now. Is you're gonna be like that? You're gonna be like that. Okay, fine. So turn 1, typically we've been doing some sort of big burn stuff. Turn 1 we would want to do turn 1 we'd want to do this. Turn 2 we'd want to do this. This is gonna be the bottom. Turn 1 you do this then. So turn 2 you could do this as a top, and then maybe get 1 attack in as a bottom. Well, yeah, see, the problem with doing this and this on the same turn is that you're missing out on that nice fire synergy. So you just do a basic, some sort of basic attack turn 1, turn 2, do some healing and stuff. Man, it's making your startup even slower. Like I said, I would almost rather have fire on the bottom here, because that would give me 2 opportunities to use this, and the fire would also synergize with those two. Because there are times later on in the scenario when I use that purely for movement. It's just then I would have to wait to get another 100 for this, right? Unless you say screw doing that, and then just, like I said, use some sort of move bottom, move bottom. You're moving too much. You're not actually going to move turn 1 at all. What do I decide? What do I decide? I think I'm going to make it fire. Purely for this synergy, it synergizes so well with those 3. This is reusable then. Turn 1, I can still do what I was planning to do, you know, this sort of thing with, I don't know, a move if I need to move to get to the right position. Turn 2, I can pop fire. And maybe even use this as this to get another fire. Or if we do that, maybe save this right before a short rest. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to do that. And so we will update our retirement here. So then this is all garbage. We'll just delete it. Please. There we go. Except for the 2 cards we need, of course. Which means you now get like a little guy here to say that, hey, I retired once. Now, as far as next character goes for that lineage, I do like having a ranged DPS. And the only other ranged DPS that we have available right now is the Cragheart. And eventually we are going to have to retire him, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to bring him in. When the Quartermaster retires, I think I'll swap to the Night Shroud with you. What do you get? You get triangles. Ooh, that'd be kind of interesting in 4-player. And you get that. Or do I want the Night Shroud? I'm not sure. I don't think I'll decide now. And if I go back and count and you retire, that might actually affect my decision. And maybe you'll be the Night Shroud. So I'm not going to decide. For now, we're going to take the Spellweaver out. Grab these starting abilities. What did I do with those other starting abilities? Do you see them anywhere? Or did I delete them by accident? I might have deleted them by accident. Well, guess what? I guess I'm just going to have to do it myself. Or do it again. Okay. So, to recap, we got +1 on the range here. We got +1 on the range here. And the range here. And fire on that. Is there anything else I'd want instead of that? Because again, I don't like putting stuff on that one because it's I try to burn it so quickly. We could add jump. Having another jump wouldn't be a bad idea because after we use the reviving ether, we lose it. It's either +1 or jump or an element is all we can add on there. Now, I think I'll have the fire because, once again, this can still synergize with the Mana Bolt and the other one, Frost Armor. And then when it's up with Flame Strike, it would be pretty helpful to have a non-loss fire generation. So I think we'll do that. Stick you back in here. Spellweaver reset. And so this should work. I think it worked. Done it 3 times now, so hopefully. Starting abilities, you're in the wrong order, so that's good. And you're on top. Good. Okay, good. Said not sure what we're gonna do with that, and I think we're just gonna leave it here. So delete this stuff. What are you? Ranged Artillery? What are you doing there? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. One more retirement and we'll be Prosperity level 3. Oh, so for the next video, we are going to go and help Jixera one last time. And that will get us some money, potentially retire the Quartermaster. You need something in Gloomhaven too, don't you? Yeah, so that would also get your Gloomhaven one done. And then after doing that, I think we're going to go and take care of the demon. But it's really going to be dictated by what your personal quest is, and what this one's personal quest is, and what class we're doing with it. And then if I went back and count and you do actually have all 20, then we'll, again, have to get a new character here and figure out what this one's also going to do. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.